Hi friends, David Demangos with Awesome San Diego Real Estate with your March 2019 housing update in conjunction with Keeping Current Matters. So let's talk about the negative media headlines that aren't exactly accurately representing the state of the real estate market. Now think about it. When most people hear that word recession today, they think that means a housing crisis and a huge financial meltdown. But why wouldn't you? That's simply your experience from just a decade ago. You and I both know it's not the case, though, when you actually look at the historical data. What we know is this: only one of the last 6 recessions had negatively impacted the housing market. Only one. Pardon me. So the first dilemma we need to address is, most importantly, most people, and certainly not the media, don't recognize this. In that case, the media knows. We know that the media is misrepresenting the facts in the name of clicks and ad revenue. That's how they make money. Let's just call it what it is. The second problem is that the so-called negative headlines are likely going to continue trickling out through the second, third, and fourth quarter of this year. Think about that. If it's going to be out there, we have to know what the truth is. So here's a fun tip. According to ID Zellman, the early 2019 indicators are actually very strong. The key is avoiding the consumer fear in the marketplace until the media cycle catches up with actual reality and the data. Remember, they're just looking at the lagging numbers. That's why it's up to me to help control the narrative. Morgan Housel says, there's a widespread assumption that a recession could be as bad as 2018, and yet it's a natural conclusion based on the recent memory, but he goes on to say it's statistically highly unlikely. He even goes as far to say any upcoming recession could be over before we even realize that it happened. So, for more proof, let's compare where we are today to 2008. Ralph McLaughlin, the Deputy Chief Economist at CoreLogic, points out that inventory was at crazy high levels in 2008 when demand dropped off. You and I both know that's not what's happening now. There isn't an overabundance of homes on the market today. Even though inventory is rising, we're still facing an inventory shortage in the vast majority of mid to low end price ranges. So there's no way to create that same crash as 2008. I strongly encourage that we go back to Keeping Current's messaging on my blog page. And we'll read, and of course you can always call me to help calm the force so I can give you the knowledge for you to make the best decision. So we're looking at my site here. But let's back up. So just in the last few articles, Keeping Current Matters put up 3 reasons why we're not headed for a market crash. Okay, and I can share this. You can get to this blog. The second one is why an economic slowdown will not crush real estate at this time. And the third important one is no worries, home prices are coming in for a soft landing. All available to you, free, on my site, awesomesanDiegoRealEstate.com. So if we click here, again, awesomesanDiegoRealEstate.com, click on these blogs, and you can come once it loads. If you scroll down and you're a seller, a buyer, a renter, you can actually select the category and find almost anything you'd ever want to know real estate related. For first-time home buyers, you have buyer sellers, things about foreclosures, for sale by owning, the luxury market, things about divorces, unfortunately, demographic. It's all right here. So look forward to any questions you have, and I'm always available for your call. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.